And the Bible says the consequences of that, the wages of sin is death. The wages of sin. So sin is work. How many of you know you don't get wages if you don't work? Did you know why God is going to send sinners to hell? Because they worked for it. What would happen if your boss wouldn't give you a paycheck on Friday? Would you call him a good boss? Or would you be calling L&I and your lawyers? You will be calling HR. If the boss does not give you wages after you work so hard and putting in extra hours, you don't think he's fair, you think he's mean. Why is that we think God is mean when He sends people to hell? I actually think He will be mean if He doesn't. Wages of sin means sin is work, and most of us who live in sin, we put in extra overtime hours on the weekends. We make sure we don't miss the club. We make sure that we sleep around. We make sure that on the weekends we put in extra hours. Then when we die, God comes in and we will stand in front of God, and God will give us wages, and the wages is lake of fire. And you will say that's not fair, and God says if you don't want hell, why did you work so hard for it? What in hell do you want that you work so hard for it? Before I got married, I had, during the times of MySpace, and you can search what MySpace was, it's this new thing that was going on at that time. I was on MySpace, and there was this person who was commenting and leaving a comment how they want to come back to church. I was on my way to Kenwick to one of our leaders' homes on the Blue Bridge, and I was distracted from driving, and I was so fixed on the text message, on the comment on MySpace, I did not notice that the car in front of me started to stop, and I slammed into the car in front of me. The car got totaled right away. The frame got bent. My car got destroyed. The bumper, got really hit. And not only my mistake and my sin and breaking the law, a few things happened I want you to see. That I broke the law. I didn't like climb on the law and broke it. I didn't go into the Washington State or the Washington Department and broke all the books of the law. No, I actually broke the law, and the law broke me. It affected my bumper. It affected the person in front of me. And on the top of that, not only my insurance goes up, not only I destroy or I affect somebody's car through my sin, I affect my car, but there was a police officer that came. And you think he would be sympathetic that my sin has already caused enough damage. And he would say, you know what, since you already suffer so much, you just go. No, the police officer asked me what happened to you. And I said, well, sir, I just was, and I was trying to say that I was not on MySpace because I was afraid of the penalty. So I tried to kind of water it down. I said, I was distracted. He said, great, $550 ticket for negligent driving. I said, man, I should have said I was on MySpace. Maybe it would have been smaller. Gives me $550 ticket. Not only I devastated my car, I ruined my insurance, I devastated somebody else's car, but a law came in and it gave me what I deserved. The problem with sin is not only it destroys you, people around you, is that holy God is obligated to give you a ticket. And you may say, but I want Him to give me mercy. If He gives you mercy, He stops being holy. And if He stops being holy, He stops being God, and that will never happen.